I'm 30 fucking 2. I'm 32. There's no hiding it. I am. I locked myself away for 9 years. I don't know why. I just saw myself going there. I saw myself doing all that. Going through all that. The long process of it. Of embracing a career that is not even considered a career anymore. It's just considered something that people do on the side. And I put my full heart and soul into it because I refused to be an artist. By any means, I was afraid of it. I was against it. What am I going to draw? A tree? That's not the art that I want to draw. That's not the stuff that I want to do. People are out here painting pretty trees. I know, it's beautiful. And yeah, maybe I'll make more money doing that, right? If I painted pretty trees. Just sat and just painted all the time. And just completed works. Complete. There we go. Roll out. Prints. Roll out. Make more money. If I became an artist, that's not the reason I did it. I've always been an artist. It's always been in me to create complex feelings and emotions tied to creative things. I've always created art or craft or something in some sort of way. I've always embraced parts of me that I was ashamed of, but I try to work through that shame because there was some benefit in that part of me. Did I still feel shameful doing all those things? Yeah. But whenever I didn't, it just built a life around it. It built a life around that part that didn't feel shameful. The pieces that I make, I want them to feel, and I want you to feel through them. Art is the perspective of the artist. Art is created through the perspective of the artist. So there's really no reason for us to see it as something pretty. And sure, people do like painting a bunch of trees, and they, you know what I'm saying? People like that. People love filling sketchbooks and and doing things like that because, you know, the practice is important. And I need to open myself up to that a little more because I've completely dedicated myself to completing big pieces. I've embraced it completely. And the definition of an artist is not how much they produce. It's the quality of the work that they produce. That's what I believe. And if you're doing it, if you're bulking paintings, right? That's okay. Shameful part of you that says it's not okay to bulk paintings because there's no feeling behind them, it's detrimental to your growth. But also, doing it teaches you that you could be a business person, and also you could be a powerful contemporary artist. These two things could exist. And if you don't have money to buy a whole bunch of product or space to buy a whole bunch of product, you could bulk it and sell it to people, to a lot of people, for a little bit of money. That way you know that somehow every day you might be able to make a little bit. If you don't do any of that and you just stick with the passion and the contemporariness of everything, that stuff is going to take a lot of time. You have to be ready for that. It's going to take like this piece that I just made, it took me 3 weeks. I wanted it to take me 5 days because I thought this was a bulk piece. But then you can't name something that and then say this is a bulk piece. So it became something deeper than that. and a bulk piece, right? So that's where, you know, some of your art can actually, the contemporary part can actually sell as well. The only thing is, so now that I know that I could bulk something, and I've been working as a digital artist for a very long time, so I'm going to do something interesting now, and if you're interested, follow along. So I drew this back in 2013, and I actually left it in college. This was back in college. I left it in college because I felt like it was such a powerful piece that it deserved space to live there. Not sure if it's still there, honestly, but if it is, that would be nice. But anyway, so now I decided to go back to it and to actually create the piece. So here's the process so far of what I've done. And once I'm finished with it, everything, including the process, besides for whatever I show on Instagram, all the files, everything, all the work I did on it, all the JPEGs and PNGs and everything is going to get scrubbed and deleted. And the only thing that will be left is the printed piece, and it's going to be mounted on, I'm not sure yet, but it's going to be a thin, very heavy material. It's going to be quite big, and this is going to be my first real, like, expensive gallery piece, and I'm very, very excited about it. I'm so excited about, like, showing you guys the journey. The title of this work is called Between Two Worlds, and the story, it is the story of my life, the story of my persona, and it very much, I want it to feel light but heavy, and I want it to look lightweight, but it actually be very heavy. So it's a very deep and powerful piece. So I really hope that you follow me and you know, enjoy the process, because I have to share it. This is something that I can't stop myself anymore. Like, we have to share it now. There's no other way. So I guess welcome. You're about to see parts of me that I never wanted to show anyone. So have fun, I guess, and safe travels.